have a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to beautiful South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Trojans will kick this deep to get us going. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Hurricanes offense going to get the chance to start this game off. On the ground, it's Brown. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. Right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
They drag him down after a big game. He moved all the way to the 38.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Handoff running right. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down play coming up.
Single. Black 14.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So the USC Trojans offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And out comes this quarterback who's certainly familiar to fans. It's the first game of his final season as he tries to make all that senior experience come into play.
Well, we've seen what this guy can do throughout his career, Chris, but you and I had a chance to talk to him yesterday, and it sounds like he's eager to show people that he's taken his game to another level. Let's see how quickly he can get off to a good start here.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover three. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. To throw, it's Barnett. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
To dart to the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
This pass is on target, caught. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The short completion of the tight end. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. He didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
That has been in large part the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
A play action, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Looking to throw yet again. Scrambling and throwing it deep. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Takes the handoff. It's Jordan. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Here we go on 4th down. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Dropping back, it's Mayava. He's running out of time here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Looking for some space. It's Jordan. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back, and he will be stuffed for no gain. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment before this important play. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Makes it look easy.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Gets rid of it on the move. Go to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You'll take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The Canes come to the line in the hurry-up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on you. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quick throw over the middle. That's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now. So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there on South Beach, and we've had a lively first half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They need to get things going here in the 3rd quarter, already trailing by a couple of possessions. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, escapes the tackle.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The Trojans will have to kick it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. He'll field it close to the 50. Can he make it? He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. Over the middle, it's Joseph.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
A completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Canes trying to punch it in. It's first and goal.
Get set.
The receiver grabs it. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Offense facing second and goal. Looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Now a crucial third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Bringing pressure. He stays alive. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on third down. And now a fourth down play coming up.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Looking to throw. It's Barnett. Caught near the goal line. Fighting, but he won't get in. The defense stops him just short of the goal line. What a play. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Grab behind the line, it's Jordan. And he's brought down, but they leap backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Which offense can get it going first? This one has been a struggle so far. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Defense is coming after him. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Back to throw. It's Barnett. Looking deep downfield to the left. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Got a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone. They'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together with this drive? The first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
To throw, it's Barnett. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Canes. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field. Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this two-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
He hands it off from the gun. Nowhere to go in this one. That's the end of 3, the final quarter coming up. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. The scramble doesn't get there. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Handoff here from the shotgun. A change of direction. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
USC 3.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it and fourth down in their territory and got stopped. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Great move there. Broken tackle still going. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Trojans. A tough one all the way to the end zone. What determination.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the fourth quarter. Can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building in the lead here in the second half. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First and 10 play coming up. They'll toss it to the right side. They've got him down out near the 40.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Takes the toss and heads left. Breaking free at midfield. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seem to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And that run produces a decent gain. Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Leaning on the run game here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the fourth quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
On the move now. They'll try a pass here. And the ball is picked off. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And the Trojans will crank up the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Makes the grab. It's Jordan. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
You love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, look at this, Chris. The defense kind of hanging their head. They give up a completion for a first down. They better get lined up and get the call because they're going up-tempo against them.
First down here for this offense.
Here we go, set.
Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Looking to pass. It's Mayava. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, what a grab! Brought down quickly at the 14, but the offense is in the red zone. And the offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. QB to the tight end for a completion. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
First and goal, USC.
Looking for a man. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, he's lost the ball. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Second and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. From the shotgun, drops back. The pass rush closing in.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Tackle after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, USC.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And they convert the point after, but still trail by 2 touchdowns, 31-17. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
Toss play to the outside. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on first down.
2nd and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. Inside the 25. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Chris, is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. To the air, it's Barnett. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. Oh, and they've got him, and that will do it as this game ends on a sack. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with